Good morning, it is Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they unfold live. Looking at SOLO right now, market doesn't open up for about 25 minutes, but as you see here, looking at the chart, quite the movement here. I actually already traded it once, a partial fill. So if you look over here on my screen, you can see that I wanted 500, but it only gave me 333 on the short side. So I just covered those since it was only partial. So I'm already up just shy of $40 on the day. I have an order at 625. In fact, that's me right there. Whoops. You can see right there, it's kind of lit up. So looking like I might actually get filled here as it's working its way back upwards. So I will keep an eye on it, and if it looks like I might get filled, I'll let you know. Starting to come back to life here. Still 8 minutes before the market opens. I did move the order up to 645. I don't know if I'll catch it. I'm still doing customer service stuff, but did want to at least get it documented in case I missed the actual entry point. There is an order at 645. All right, got a partial so far, 63 of 500 shares. Oh, brother. All right, well, we'll do I guess we can try 63 down there at 63.15 or at 615. So there it is. Wanted 500, got 63, got those out for 615. So what that equate to, like 20 bucks or something. Oh well. Well, market now opens up in 5 minutes. I'm going to put a new order out there at 665. So yeah, if it looks like it's going to get back up there, we'll get the video rolling again. All right, the markets are now open. I move my order up to 685. Just kind of trying to gauge just opening action here. So I'm going to go ahead and do 625. Also, might come down. Again, down here on the chart, see the opening volume bar, much bigger than anything in pre-market. So again, 625. My original order, but looking like that it's probably not going to happen as the price pulls back. So I'm going to go ahead and pause. I'll keep you updated. Move the order up to 585. Looking like that may have a chance of getting filled. There it is. So in for 500. My next order is at 625 and 685, which I've already talked about. But if it wants to give me a quick $50, I'm going to take it. So it gave me a partial. Okay, now I'm at, I got my other shares there. Six. So let me put that down there. Average at 610. Let's see if I can get some of these at 685 or not. Try for some at 715 and 725. Or if it wants to pull back. All right, so all out. Let me clear these out of the way. So I got partial fill of my profit, and then it gave me a full fill of my next. So that's why I ended up with a goofy amount at 775 or whatever that was. But I want to get my next order out there at 695 if it wants to go back up there. So up one, I don't know what I quite got on that trade, but I'm now at 164. I'm going to go back up to 645 here. So we'll see if it wants to push up there. Make sure this one gets alerted in the chat room. There we go. So 645, my newest entry point. Actually, let's do 685 now instead. Go back to that original order. And I may bring it back down. Just got to let this one play out a little bit more. But yeah, I will keep you updated. Have an order at 475 on the pullback here. So might as well go ahead and cancel that 685 order. That's not looking like it's going to happen. But if it does want to break down here through 5, I'd be interested in playing the pullback here. See something else. Wanting to get alerted in the chat room. There we go. So they're starting to drop. Let's see if we can get the break of 5. In fact, let's go to 451 too, just in case it really has a big movement down through 5. Twitter's making a move. Let me get that alerted. All right. Well, thought I'd let it roll a little bit here, see if we could capture. Well, now maybe it's with the volume movement here. But yeah, this lower 5 area putting up a good fight. We'll see what happens. All right, now quite the turnaround here, making a bounce back upwards. So I'm looking at potentially short at 618. So still have that order in to go long at 451, but newest order 618 to go short. So we'll see what happens. All right, it's making a move up there. Got as high as 615. So I'm going to change that to 649 now. So I was within 3 cents, but nothing. It happens. But yeah, this one is quite volatile. We'll see if it can get back up above 6 or not. There it goes. Nice. Filled and out that fast for a $50 bill. But I don't want to be done with it yet, so let's go to 675. See if it can get up there. Oh, come on. There we go. Got me filled. See if it wants to give me the $75 bill, and it does. Next new first order at 725. So let's see if we can get a break up through there. I will keep you updated. All right, going for the break is 7. Again, first order at 725. This one's been pretty crazy in the chat room. 1 minute I'm alerting potential breakdown. Now I'm alerting, this movement again. There's the break. Again, 725. All right, time to go to 735. Remember, I am looking at other things than you can just see on the screen. I have multiple monitors. So the decision making process, yeah, it has to do with what you see, but there's, like I said, other things going on. Well, shoulda, coulda, woulda, probably put it at 715, but that's me talking with hindsight in my favor, so whatever. We're all brilliant traders in hindsight. And back down it goes. All right, well, I will keep an eye on it, but let's see, where am I even at? All right, $289, and it's 12 minutes into the day. So I'm happy with that, but yeah, let's see if this thing can get back above 7. Okay, moving order up to 695. Okay, I got those. Obviously, you want more than 500, so that gets my feet. Well, decided to give me the quick $50 bill. So I'm not going to turn that around or turn that down. but I will just leave that new order up there at 735. So going for the break of 7 again. So let's see if it can actually push up to the 35 area. Nice, only 10 minutes so far in the video. Okay, time to move it up to 749. So let's see if it can make its way up there. It's trying. The 720 area is being pretty stubborn though right now. There's the break. Literally went to 748. So 1 cent off. That's awesome. 775 now. Let's see if it can push up through there. I mean, I'm enjoying this one, but it's also driving me insane at the same time. With partial fills, with being 1 penny away. Let's see. I am saying some of this with tongue in cheek because I mean, $340 now for 15 minutes. I'm not going to scoff at that. I'm not a greedy fool. And back down it goes. So what I am now going to do is go back up to 735. If it wants to turn around and try to get back up there again, I would be interested in that. So I will pause. All right, have an order at 551. $6 now broken. Was looking for more of a flush to the downside. I mean, I'm not going to cancel it quite yet, but was hoping for more of an emphatic breakdown. Like I said, not going to give up on it quite yet. So 551, order to go long. Okay, approaching my initial order at $5.30. But now back above 550. I'll keep a close eye on it. All right, making a move downwards. Nice, got those at 515, or got them at 505. We'll look to take profits at 515. I also have another order down there at 475. Let's do 455 too. I'm going to change this to 506. Just take the $25 bill if it wants to give it to me, which it did. So just $25 there. Clearly 505 was not the first ideal entry point, but I am willing to restart the process again at 455. So let's see if this wants to keep on pulling back. So 455, new first entry point. I apologize, I said $25, but I just realized I got in at 505 and sold at 506. So that was $5 after commissions. Yeah, that was essentially a break even that last trade. Maybe I walked away with like $1.50. So yeah, sorry about that. For some reason I thought I got in at 501, but that was not the case. So like I said, last trade was $5 before commissions. After commissions, yeah, like I said, probably like $1.50. And now it's starting to break back above 5. So all right, almost at 15 minutes. So maybe I'll just I've already captured a lot of trades, but I'll see if I can get one more before ending the video. All right, have an order at 565 to short, represented by that green line there. I don't know if it's going to be able to get up there or not. I mean, it's acting like it has a chance, but it might just be toying with me. If it looks like it's going to break 550, I'll get the video rolling again. I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. Solo right here just had a volume surge, and then the price barely moved, whereas previously, if it had gotten that sort of volume surge, it would have moved a lot more. So I think that's my cue to wrap things up. It is now about an hour into the day. but I haven't even really necessarily been watching that closely lately. So like I said, I'm going to wrap things up. I'm happy with the morning, $344. If you enjoyed this, if you want me to keep making these live videos, the easiest way to communicate that to me is to click the like button and then subscribe to the channel. Even if you never spend a dime on the site, that's totally okay, like I said. But just if you want me to keep making these and want me to spend my time to do them, then yeah, just click that like button. If you are interested though in trading alongside me and other traders, and if you're wondering what I was talking about when I was saying, I'm making alerts to the room, you can join that room and just go to claytrader.com, and that's called the Inner Circle. Cost of that is $99 per year. Per year, not per quarter, not per week or anything like that. If you do the math and break it down to a per month number, that's $825, or if you break it down to per week, it's $1.90 per week. Overall though, as I say and will continue to say, I'm very, very confident that over the time span of 12 months, 1 year, you'll get at least $99 worth of value. So check that out. And then finally, if you are interested in learning how to trade with charts, again, at claytrader.com, I offer many online video trainings on that, so you can check those things out there. But again, like I said, even if you never spend a dime, just click that like button if you want me to keep making these. Take care. I'll see you back next week. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.